Hope City volunteers, what is up? Hey, Adam here. Hope you guys are having a great start to your Thanksgiving week. And just want to say thanks again to everybody who stuck around yesterday for our volunteer team lunch. And to those of you who couldn't make it, man, we just want you to know we love you guys. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for all that you're doing around Hope City and how you're allowing God to work in and through you to just make such a difference in this church and in this community. To you all specifically that couldn't make it, I wanted to shoot out a quick video explaining just a few things that are attached to this email that you're receiving and giving you some more details on the goals that we're running after to end the year and the financial update that we gave, as well as give you some info on this Give Hope initiative that we have to kind of round out our year that's going to kick off this weekend, starting with our Give Hope series that starts this weekend. So first off, our big goals that we are working on this year as a team, we've laid out three things. The first thing is 200 people in our Christmas gathering on Saturday, December 24th at 5 p.m. at the after school program. The reason we landed on 200 people was because that represents about 100 more than we have on an average weekend around Hope City. That means 100 people that are not part of Hope City yet, that we want to invite, that we want to pray for, and just see come to experience Jesus through Hope City. The second goal that we are working on as a team is to have 25 new volunteers by Easter. What that means is that it gives us the amount of people that we need to be able to go to every other week for all of you and to be able to have a good healthy rotation and a good rhythm of volunteers at Hope City. We are just so grateful for how so many of you have just said, hey man, whatever it takes, every weekend, every gathering, every service, whatever that looks like, and people are experiencing Jesus as a result. We got to experience that and celebrate that yesterday at our gathering or at our volunteer lunch, but just wanted to say we are working on getting more people and praying for more people so that we all get to a healthy pace and rhythm when it comes to volunteering. And then finally, I want to give our financial update. We are prayerfully asking God to provide through us as a church 50% self-sustainability for us as a church by the end of the year. And so let me give you a quick financial breakdown of what you see in that attachment that has the slides to it. It currently takes about $25,000 a month for us to do ministry at the level we are, and that includes ministry expenses, that's operations costs, that's outreach, that's staff costs, and some other things rolled into that. What we are praying for is that $12,500 of that on monthly average would be covered going into 2023. Currently, Hope City, you all are crazy generous, and you're covering about $10,000 to $12,000 a month of those costs, which means that another, I'm gonna have to do some math here, $13,000 to $15,000 are coming from outside sources, or it's coming from our reserves that we fundraised before we kicked off. We had so many people around the country that gave money to Hope City to help cover some capital and startup costs, and we knew that one day we would be outspending what our income internally looked like, and so we've just held on to those for this day. And then we've got a couple churches around the country that are supporting us at about $10,000 a month currently. So we've got some crazy generous friends and partners that are helping carry this. What we want to see by the end of this year is that Hope City's carrying 50% of that financial load. And most churches, just to let you know, most churches by the end of their first year are hoping to get to 25%. We have doubled that, Hope City. So God is just doing some incredible things through your generosity around here at Hope City. And we just want to keep taking steps forward, because getting to financial sustainability means that what we experience here, that it can carry on for generations to come. And it means that we can just give even more away, that we can give towards church planting, that we can give to community partners, that we can give to our initiatives in the community even more fully, that we can start to support partners not just here in this community, but around the country and around the world. And we can just make a bigger impact and let people know, man, hope is for everyone, and that Jesus loves them, and we do too. Hey, on that note, we are launching an initiative to end the year in a series that runs along with it titled Give Hope. Man, Jesus has just given us so much, Hope City. We just covered all that through these last several weeks in Romans. And so Give Hope is all about this. We are going to ask God to prayerfully, we're gonna prayerfully ask God to just stir up some generosity in us to end the year, to stretch us, to challenge us, and to give hope away. And the main way we're going to look at doing that is financially. So the first thing that we're looking at is, would you prayerfully consider partnering with Hope City to help us meet our monthly financial goal of $12,500 being covered internally through Hope City going into next year? The second thing, once we meet that goal through Give Hope, is if you guys get just crazy generous and go above and beyond, 50% of everything that you give will go to forward fund all of our outreach initiatives in 2023. This is Johnson Square. This is Tyson Elementary. This is Shared Beginnings and anything else that we get involved in. This is groups, and the way that groups we have said, hey, we're going to turn you loose with $250 to go serve our community. So 50% of what's given above the 12,500 mark is going to go towards our outreach initiatives in the community. We're just going to give it away. The other 50%, we're just going to give away as well. The 50% of anything above 12,500 is going to go to Shared Beginnings as well. They've shared with us that they have a need for their families to have car seats. So here's how this works. They have like a birth family, a birth mom that they're working with. She's had to give up a child for adoption, and an adoptive family has taken that child. They've worked with that birth mom on life skills classes and other things to make sure that when she has another child, she's in a position to be able to keep that child. But a lot of times there's financial barriers and burdens that go along with the situation in life that mom finds herself in. And so often they just don't have things like car seats. And so picture this. A mom has had to give up a baby for adoption, and she's done a lot of hard work to get herself into a better financial position, life position to be able to keep her children should she have more. And then she doesn't have the finances to be able to cover a car seat. So you've got a baby who's riding in a car without a car seat. So there's a safety issue to start with. But the other thing that goes along with that, if she gets pulled over, that child is removed from her home. So all the work she's put in to be able to be a great parent, a great mother, is taken away in that moment, and she faces a felony charge. Hope City, this is just a way that we can give hope this holiday season. What if we gave away 50% of everything above what we need to meet 50% self-sustaining, and we gave it to Shared Beginnings, and we gave it to moms who are working their butts off to be able to keep their children in their home, and we made sure that they had car seats when they go through town and around to wherever they need to go, whether it's doctor's appointments or work or whatever that may look like. So that's what's coming up with our Give Hope initiative. We're going to talk some more about that this weekend, so be sure to be around this weekend. And just as a reminder, on this weekend, one gathering, 9:45, no 11:15 gathering this weekend. But that's the quick rundown. If you have any questions or you want more info, I would love to chat some more about this. But Hope City, I'm just going to pray that we get crazy generous, that God just moves in our hearts this Christmas, that we get to a place where we're 50% self-sustaining. But then beyond that, we set ourselves up for a long-term run in 2023 of community outreach through Hope City, and that we just get stupid crazy generous and give hope to all these families through Shared Beginnings as well. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving week. We are so grateful for you all. Love you, and we'll talk to you soon.